Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and in today's video, we are going to see if the Toronto Maple Leafs can come back from the 3-1 series deficit that they are currently facing themselves in here against the Boston Bruins. I am recording this on the date of April the 30th, so it is the do or die game here for the Leafs in game number 5. So let's jump into NHL 24 to see if the Leafs can make a comeback. So now that we are in NHL 24, I have gone into franchise mode and I continued to simulate until the Leafs faced the Bruins in the first round of the playoffs. I will say the setup for this video just took an absolutely insane amount of time, just because I really wanted to have everything all set up here as realistic as we possibly could. So looking back on the previous games of this series here, you'll see that everything is exactly how it played out into real life. 5-1 loss in game 1, 3-2 win in game number 2. I know it's not overtime, but same score. Game number 3 was a 4-2 loss, followed by this Saturday's game, a 3-1 loss. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the home and away schedules right. Unfortunately, the luck just didn't line up, but that is the only thing that unfortunately won't be accurate for the sim. Going to the Leafs lines, I have everything exactly how it was set up on Daily Faceoff. So these will be the lines for the Leafs for the remainder of the sim. I know Matthews might not play today, it hasn't been announced as of just yet, so I decided to leave him in. The only change I decided to make here is just making sure that Joseph Woll will be the starting goalie, as it does not look like Samsonov will return. So let's get this experiment underway with simulation number 1. So let's get this going. First game of the simulation, huge game as of today, huge 2-1 win for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They will push it to 6 games. In game number 6, they will unfortunately lose 4-7. So the Leafs in this universe do end up pushing it in 1 additional game, losing to the Bruins in 6. Let me reset everything, and we'll do simulation number 2. So everything has been put back exactly how it was. The Bruins once again here have a 3-1 series lead. Let's see if the Leafs can come back. Game number 5, that is a huge 2-1 win once again. In game number 6, can they push it? That's a 4-1 win. We are going to game number 7 here against the Boston Bruins, where the Toronto Maple Leafs will unfortunately lose 3-2. Absolute heartbreaker. I couldn't even imagine if this actually happens in real life. But with that being said, let me reset everything for simulation number 3. Once again, everything is completely reset, ready for simulation number 3 out of 5 here today. Let's see, Toronto, can you make it a series? And that one is a bit underwhelming, unfortunately losing 5-4. So that would mean that they would be eliminated here tonight in the real world, losing to the Bruins in 5 games. So that was a quick one. Again, let me get everything reset for the 4th simulation. Alright, so we are back with the 4th simulation here, the second last one of the video. Can Toronto push it? Game number 5, that is a huge win by a score of 5-3. Pushing it to game number 6, can the Leafs make it go to game 7? And they cannot. That is an unfortunate 2-0 shutout. So once again, they push it to 6 games, but fall in game 6. Let me get everything set up for one last simulation. Alright, so it is the final sim of the video here today. Come on, Toronto, can we push it to at least 7 here and make it a series with Boston? Game number 5. That is a very underwhelming result, losing 3-2 in overtime here to the Boston Bruins. So, just doesn't look like EA thinks the Leafs have a chance here. Looking at the playoff tree, the only other series that I actually managed to get accurate with the Jets and the Avs. Other than that, yeah, that's kind of what we are looking like here. So yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like EA has all that much confidence in the Toronto Maple Leafs coming back here, as we did 5 simulations, and unfortunately, did not make it past the first round in any of them. Their best result falling in 7 games to the Boston Bruins. But definitely let me know in the comments, what do you guys think is going to happen with today's game and all the games here for the rest of the series. Again, there's going to be a lot of talk around the Leafs here. Either way, no matter what happens, win or lose, they are going to be a huge discussion of the hockey world over the course of the next couple weeks, and I'm sure over the course of the summer. But that is going to do it for today's video here. I will see you all in the next one.